Oh, I think we're live. I think we are. I haven't quite got the thumbs up for Mario yet. We're on this camera here, not camera one. If you want to put me on camera one, that'd be cool. How is everybody today? Let me know if you can hear me and everything's working okay. We've got one person online, which is Dan H. So I'm about 10 seconds behind you guys. So still got lag, but 10 seconds behind. And as you can see, we've got some mannequins here sporting the merch. So if you go to speedyfeet.co.uk, you can see here, 2 riders to be free t-shirts are on the site. So if you want to go on there and get one. Some of you guys after the show last time bought some, which is really, really good. And we had segments last time which were videos. Is it working? All good. Rich Skull saying it's all good. Double audio.
It's not picking up.
2 lots of audio. So let's try and work that out. If it's picking up 2 lots of audio. We've got a mic right here.
Oh yeah.
Mario's sorting it. He's on it. Double audio. Audio fixed, he said. Fine now. Fine now, it says.
I hear some.
Okay. Run straight into problems, that's good. So Mario's just checking. So everyone's saying fine now. Is it still fine? Someone else confirm if it's definitely fine. We see and hear you. Brilliant. Hello everybody. Okay, welcome back on. It seems like we're all good now. Thank you very much for commenting. Let us know. It's hard to tell what you guys can actually hear versus what we can hear in the studio. So, how is everybody? Clifford Van Slimming has said Mario like that for you. So that's all good. So he's shouted yet. He says thank you very much. So yeah, that's all good. Let me know who you all are. Rich, how do you feel after the ride out this weekend? Has everyone seen the video? If you haven't, then I need to link you up, really. And we've also got, we had someone down today that, very low volume, Marcus came in and said. So whether it's still very low volume, I don't know. I'll increase my volume, just in case. Would be good to know whether it's working or not. It's hard to tell. 10-second delay. Sounds fine where Mario's sat. So if you can crank your volume up, maybe that'll be the issue. Where Mario's sat, it's all coming fine. Audio is kind of stuttering, seems low quality too. Then someone else said, all good, low volume. So someone else said, fine. Seems to be different. Where are you located? Hi, how you doing? Rich, are you still there? We'll just let people come in, as we usually do. See people flowing in. Right, okay. Let me send you a link. It's better now. Okay. I think it must be dipping in and out depending on your internet connections and our internet connection, I guess. Let me get you the link for our ride out. If you haven't seen it already, it's on our YouTube channel. We went out in the absolute pouring rain, and that made for some interesting riding. We did about 35 miles that day. There was no extreme route. That was called off. Let me see if I can pull this up for you guys and send you the link. It'll be in the YouTube chat window if you're watching this on YouTube. Let's have a look. I'll copy that and I'll send it across. There we are, live dashboard. I'm back there, but now I've lost the chat. There we go. Hear you fine. That's cool. Hi Ronnie, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you all on. That is really, really good. Okay. I feel like I want to have another go. You want to go back out, Rich, on your M Super X? And you love the ride. That's good. I'm glad you enjoyed the ride. We did too. It's absolutely brilliant. Freezing cold in the morning, but tipping down in the rain. So if you ever want to ride through terrible mud for about 15 miles, then come out to the Speedy Feet meet, and it's going to be called, what is it called? I think it's Winter Madness it's called. So Winter Madness, when we get into the depths of winter, we're going to head back out. Now, we might only get me and maybe John turn up, if he does turn up, you know. Us two going out, but whoever wants to join us, absolutely brilliant. But it will be hard going. We might get a bit trashed, but it'll be real muddy and also cold as well, possibly windy and a lot of rain. So the aim is from here on out to have 2 summer rides and 1 winter ride, which will be good. And we need to cap it, that's why we always announce it late. We capped it quite well this week, because we only had 2 people turn up. Probably overkilled it a little bit, but the weather was terrible. So thanks to 2 guys. Dave's in. Dave came down as well. Some of the mud will be frozen, possibly. But of course, when you hit it with your ankle, and you turn your ankle on it, probably break your ankle. But there we go. It'll be fine, I suspect. So this week we've asked for viewers' videos, and we've got a special segment that Mario created a little intro for. We will play those today. We have a total of 0 videos submitted. So we've canned that, so we're not actually going to play it today. So no one has sent a viewer's video in. So no one does anything interesting on a unicycle, or no one owns a camera. One of those 2. If you do own a camera and you have an electric unicycle, as I say, you don't even, you could, you know, put that on your head or something. Or that even. I mean, that's ridiculous. Who'd wear that? You could put that on your head, and then you could ride around with it on. Do something. Send something in, so as part of the community, people can see these videos and enjoy them. So do that. And also, you can win some of this merch. So you can win a t-shirt and a sticker and another sticker. 2 stickers and a t-shirt. So do that. Send something in. Send videos in. Record them. Put them on YouTube. Send us the URL. We'll grab that, download it, and put it in the show. And then once we've got 10 videos, then we will vote. All of you will vote on what you think the best video is. And then whoever wins that, out of that 10, will get freebies. And then we do something each time. So every 10 set videos that get sent in. You can submit more than 1 video if you want, but we may whittle those down to just 1. You may send in 5, you only choose 1 or 2 of those videos. But the more you send in, the better, really. Okay, so I think we did have someone down today who wanted to buy a wheel, and we got an introductory video, which Mary's now going to like better again. Slide in.
A friend of mine, Rich Skull, has come up with an equation that calculates how many electric unicycles a person should have. And that is E plus 1, where E relates to the number of unicycles you've already got, and then plus 1 meaning you always need 1 more. Now I'm in the market for a brand new unicycle, so I've come here to the headquarters of Speedy Feet UK, and I've been trying out a whole range of different wheels. We've been shooting a video all day in which I've tried out the InMotion V10, the new M Super X, the KS18L and the KS16S. I've tried them all and I've compared them, and I'm going to decide which one I would buy for me. Now that's a personal choice, because each wheel has got its own strengths and its weaknesses, things that I really like and things that I quite dislike. But at the end of the video, you'll find out which one I've chosen to buy. So tune in next week and help me decide. Thank you.
Okay, we are back on live. What did you guys think of that video? That's all right to know. So you said he'd better have an X. Do you think so? I mean, it'd be good if John was here so we could actually discuss what he wanted, rather than, you know, forcing these ideas on him, which wheel he should possibly have. Maybe one day we could actually get him on the show. That'd be quite good, wouldn't it? Who would like to see John on the show? That would be good. So far, we've had a number of people who want John on the show. None. Oh, me! Ronnie Rankin said he wants to see John on the show. That's one. That's strange. It's my phone. Audio's gone, apparently, according to Rich. Has it really gone?
It's back on.
It's back on again. Mario switched it off for a joke, and now he switched it on again. It's a funny guy. Loves doing stuff like that in the middle of a live show. So back again. Good. Lovely. So we got, out of all of you watching, we got one person that would like to see John on the show. So that's a good turnout. That is good. So that's a no then, is it? Right, we'll can that one then. Get him on the show. Sorry. Mike, shout out you want him on the show. That way, then we've got two people. They said, yeah, why not get John on? I mean, that's a bit of a last thing. Like, well, you might as well. It's not costing anyone anything, so bring him on. Right. Well, I'll message him. Let me message him. If I phone John now. Shall I get him on live on the air? Let's do that. Let's phone John Worley and see if we can actually get him on. Oh, I haven't got him on my phone. I deleted him because he kept ringing me. Here we go. Jonathan Worley. I've got two phone numbers, so let's have a stab at one of them and see what happens. Live on the show. That's the wrong number, I think, possibly. Ian Sampson calling. Hey! Who's on the show? I'll end that call. Send it to voicemail. There we go. How you doing, John? All right. All right. Do you want me to take those off? Yeah. So.
Thank you very much.
Covered in sweat. So.
I'm dripping. That was warm.
Slow that down.
It's. I'm hearing some music.
You're hearing some music, but that'll be the music that from the ringtone, isn't it?
You leave my ringtone out.
Rock music.
Music. Mario's got some rock music playing.
Can't believe that.
He's sorted out, I'm sure.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers,
I presume you're in
here.
shop.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, just come out for a bit maybe.
Yeah. I'm professional. Leave it to me.
Yeah. Anyway, we could. Is it all good, Mario? Anyone else tell us if you've got rock music playing, which is possible.
Should be fine.
Here we go. Let's see. So.
Yeah,
that's why I'm super excited about the funds, which is round. So you can answer some of these questions. So
all right. Okay. Fire your questions towards me. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as for Rich Skull, yeah, I'd like to see my what? Oh, stunts.
John's stunts. Now he's put John's in there, but you should have put stunts in there. Yeah. They're not really stunts, are they? Just accidental.
No. It's falling with style, isn't it?
Yeah. So what else we got? So someone else has said you can pay monthly. So Rich is hot on it. He knows all about it. Got a camera here. So with this camera now.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have known that because direction from, you just don't know. Could be anywhere. So it's here.
Yeah.
Is he in shot? He still be seen? I could do the double screen. Yeah, you are. You're in full, beautiful view. No. Excellent. Nice top, by the way.
Thank you.
Where'd you get that from?
I'm your biggest fan. These are available at a reasonable price. You get them on the Speedy Feet website.
Can you?
Apparently.
Very fancy. So yeah, you can pay monthly interest. Yeah, basically, so you can buy that if you're in the UK. Not in the UK, you can't do that. Hello, he's from Spain. So you're gonna.
Man, my son supports them.
Does he? Is that how that camera? So is that how you pronounce it? That's the question. Tell me how you pronounce it. So we got audio cards. Let's go back up a little bit. Oh, tell us about your wheel testing. A little bit of your wheel testing.
Okay.
Not all of it, because you've done a video today, haven't we?
Right.
Where you were testing lots of different wheels.
So as I said in that little clip, I've tried out 4 wheels today, genuinely in the market to get a new wheel, and really lucky because not many people get a chance to try and compare 4 different wheels and say, well, this one's better at this one's better at this. So I spent the whole day testing them, real life situations, not doing any stupid things. Well, not really. We, normally do crazy things, but today it was serious road testing, trying them in public places, off-road, and in real day situations. And I can then pick which is the next wheel I would buy. But I'd really be interested to hear what you guys would think about the best wheel for me would be. So I'm a commuter, I use it to and from work, on and off public transport, need it to do about 25 miles range. Ideally, not too slow, but not too. I don't want to do crazy speeds. I'm not tearing along at 30 miles an hour, but I need to be able to go fast enough to be able to get to the station in style and comfort and on time. So, which is the best wheel? Out of, we've been looking at the InMotion V10, the KS16S, the M Super X, and the KS18L.
And what's your feedback on those in cut down form? Because you want to ruin the video we did today.
Okay, they're all really good. They would all do the job. So then it comes down to your personal preferences about some little features, whether it's you can turn them off by just picking the handle up, what the handle feels like to push it around, what the ride comfort levels are, whether it's a tall one that goes up between your knees or it's a low one down by your ankles. So they're all slightly different. I don't want to spoil it because the video kind of shows what I think of them. And I've not really yet made my choice. I know in my mind what I think I'm going to go for, but I'd be interested to see what other people think about those.
It would be pretty bad if like a brand new wheel came out and it was through a spanner in the works, wouldn't it?
Well, imagine if you rode all those, spent all day testing it, you made a decision, and then suddenly
you get something else on the market. It's like phones, and iPhones they change every 6 months, 12 months. So
yeah, but I mean, I think ultimately you could have that mentality of then thinking I'd get the next one that comes along, and then never get one. You've got to actually then at some point put your hand in your pocket and get one, and then yeah.
So just basically keep putting your hand in your pocket every time something new comes out. Just keep buying one.
And I quoted Rich Skull on that bit of promo there.
Did you?
Yeah.
I presume people heard the audio from that.
No,
because no one's actually commented on that video that we did. There was nothing funny about that video at all.
No, nothing.
No. Everyone who's viewed that has watched that video and they haven't mentioned anything about that video. Nothing appeared strange in that video. Now there is a video out there where it's on YouTube. You can look it up where they get a gorilla to walk by a guy talking very sensibly. And you don't notice it the first time round, and they say, in this video, you happen to know there was a gorilla walking. And people went, oh, wow, and you go watch it back. Could be like that, perhaps.
Well, I would imagine they were so captivated by me, my personality.
I saw something funny in that video. That's all I'm saying. I watched the video and I thought, there's something strange going on there.
I'll have to watch it again.
Yeah, maybe we should do. We've got a couple of questions here. So, for when a route through Spain, here is an electric charge point available.
Rearrange those words into a sentence.
So I'll pass that to you and I'll do the next one.
Yeah, no, I like that. For when a route through Spain, yeah.
So this is live, you see. So this is what I have to do. So just put that back on. Ta-da! He's gone. Where's mine? Right. Are you asking the question, where can you charge when you're in Spain? I'm not 100% sure what your question is. But you can basically charge from anywhere that's got a normal standard outlet. So anywhere, really. We don't release how many wheels we sell per month. That's not data we release. How many outside the UK? Probably 40% sales, probably, outside the UK. Mainland UK, I would have said. It's got to be approximately that. I'd guess. Phone's going. Let's just scroll up here. Is there any? No, that's all those ones. So that's all the questions come in. Really, I'm just waiting for you to answer that one. But
well, yeah. I mean, I think if it's the serious question about where you charge up, if you're doing a long ride, well, we did our 1,000-miler. We found some very generous people that allowed us when we stopped for coffee.
When we stopped for coffee.
Or to refill our pipes, we just asked people, is it possible just to charge up? And they looked at us and a bit blankly, a bit oddly. Most people said yes. I think we've only had one person, maybe two, that said no, get off my land, type of thing. And
you were really happy with that, weren't you?
I was thrilled with that because clearly we're doing it for charity. And but we do say, I mean, that was kind of extreme because we pulled up at cafes for a cafe, and we would say, yeah, it's just like charging a mobile phone. Then we'd pull out this bank of plug sockets on extended cords and click them all in. And on several occasions we did blow the fuses.
But don't put too much away. It's 1,000-miler. The video will show that, all being well.
Yeah.
So right. So how did you tell that people how many miles you've done your M Super?
On my M Super, the 820 one, I've done 1,500 miles.
So how many miles do you think you've done in total on all the wheels you've ridden?
Probably in the region of, well, it's over 3,000, 3,500.
And how much you did on that one?
Did good.
How much you did on that one?
I did 1,000 and something.
1200?
12, yeah, something like
We
that.
can boot it up and have a look.
No, that's not.
If you just press the boot up button,
It'll probably spin violently off the wall.
it will be good. But just hold the handle, just turn it on, just make sure. Hopefully it won't. It could do.
It could do, couldn't it? That could really.
That is well balanced on there, because
Isn't it?
that is not. Right, let's log into the app. Let's see, have a look.
It's trying to run
Is
off
it
the
trying?
wall.
Just
Yeah,
hold it.
yeah. In the meantime, I'll answer the questions. We saw the pink strange head going by in the video.
Yeah. Oh.
He's not referring to me.
This has done. Who would like to guess how many miles Jonathan has done? Yeah, let go of it. That's fine. How many miles Jonathan's done on his monster? So, guess how many miles he's done on this. Let's wait for the answers to roll in.
Can I turn it
Could
off?
be a 10-second delay. Could be a 10-second delay.
If I turn it off now, it's not going to kick off the wall. And
Yeah, keep it there. I've taken a screenshot of it, so we can't use it now. Right, wow. That was actually trying to push forward, wasn't it?
Okay. Richard, hang on. I did 6.
We got 1628, and we're talking kilometres here as well. Doesn't matter though. Same number stand.
Running around
16. It's the worth again, isn't it? By the way, a little hint. That's the one he did 1,000 miler on. It was 1,080 miles. I keep looking at that area. Shouldn't do that really. This here, that's the one I did the 1,000 miler on. So he's gone. Oh, what have we got so far? We got 16286, 1600. Whoa, he's gone 4,000.
4,000. Is that
4,000
kilometres?
kilometres? Yeah, clarified that. Kilometres. I said miles initially. It was a mistake
Okay.
because this is in kilometres. I forgot the app.
Okay. Eves has said, I ride a V8 and I want to change my wheel. The best choice.
Oh, you're talking to a man today who's been on, if you just joined us, the KS16S, the KS18L, the InMotion V10, which I haven't quite finished our video on. We've almost done it. Mary did it today. He's basically completely done it. We've just got to edit the unboxing bit. And the M Super X. But you can't give it away, sadly.
Because the video's going to come next week, we think?
Next week, so the video of Jonathan choosing which one he's going to buy. And we're going to actually have it where he brings down cash and he hands it over to me. So we're going to film that as well. Come out of his pocket and then into mine. And then straight out to buy a Ferrari.
That could happen. But I'd be interested, if you've got those wheels, tell me what you think of them, because that could help me
Comment below.
make my mind up.
Yes.
I've got my own views.
So we've got numbers. We'll answer. We won't leave you hanging on the V8 thing, but we will for a second. Rich is saying he did 6 miles of them.
Yeah, he actually slid on his backside for about 3 of those 6 miles, if I remember.
Did he?
It's one of the reasons I'm buying a new wheel.
Yeah.
Rich.
So someone you kindly lent someone your wheel and bang, 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 smash it. But never mind. You know, it's all fun and games, isn't it? So we've got that. So I think we're probably 628, 1600, 164, 4,000. The official answer for the total mileage done on Jonathan's Monster in kilometres was 1,000. Slow, isn't it? 1,929.6. So there we go.
The winner is from that one.
So the winner is
Zuzia. Closest.
Where's that?
Yeah, Zuzia. Saying that, pronounced that really well, but that's the closest. Yeah.
You've tried, yeah, you've tried.
Hey, rock and roll.
So yeah, you won that one. Well done. You get a clap. Brilliant. So we've got Noob here getting funds together and quite fancy the new Z10, not available in Europe yet, or the KS18L. I'm 16 stone of solid muscle. What do you reckon?
Well,
you probably can't move very well.
And I reckon it's not solid muscle. That's what I reckon.
I think you might be jumping to conclusions there. You haven't seen the picture.
Well,
and he might be knocking on your door. So
big fella, but just imagine though if you had bought a KS18L and
nowhere does it say it's a fat.
No.
So it could be a very big lady.
It could be, yeah. KS18L.
Lots of stuff. I mean, this is why you can't do it with live with Jonathan. He's a massive assumption. He's come in. He's basically
deeply offensive.
Deeply offensive.
But just imagine, I will finish that sentence, that you did buy a KS18L and then you saw the Z10.
Is there something going there?
I just think, from what I've from the
what
pictures
I've
I've seen, what I've heard, the rumours, that is a beautiful looking wheel.
Yeah.
I don't know how practical it is, but it's beautiful.
Oh, I've just had a reminder from my check Facebook comments, but I will do that now. Simon Wheeler has said, I love my KS16S. A battery is awesome. So you asked for what you thought. So funds. I wouldn't necessarily recommend you go for a massive wheel straight away. The KS80 now, quite a big wheel. I I mean, you need to give us some feedback. You're saying, so you're good with weight, but where are you going to be riding it? Are you riding in the city? Are you riding off road? Are you planning on riding off road? Are you going to be going 5 miles, or do you plan on doing 20 miles? Let us know. Give us some more sort of data, so then you can better advise you what you need, really, because it is context for when you're buying a wheel. So otherwise, you buy the wrong thing, and there's a lot of rubbish advice out there. So give us some more information below.
Can I respond to Simon while you just...
You can. I'm going to check Facebook.
So Simon, you love your KS16S, the battery is awesome. Absolutely agree. That was a fantastic wheel to ride. It's the same kind of size as the old 9-bot 1, so if you like that kind of wheel which low down, perfect. And the speed of it was fantastic. Chip in here, listen to it. So, and it was, the wheels on it, maybe it's just the way mine was calibrated, the pedal with the foot plates were kind of tilted up slightly, so you don't have to put the slightest bit of pressure forward, and it shot like a bullet. So it was a really fast, surprisingly fast wheel, really easy to ride. So yeah, the KS16S was a great wheel. Who's would like it? You know that?
Yeah, just people actually comment on Facebook as well. Just be ignoring them. So we put this stuff out on Facebook. You know, say everyone, look, it's multi-channel Facebook, and then ignore you. So sorry about that. We've got the first question: when will the 9-bot Elite Plus wheelchair be back in stock? I'll give you a quick rundown on that. The 9-bot Elite wheelchair did not sell in enough volume to be able to produce them at that price point. So we brought them in. Blue Mill did a brilliant job. Milos at Blue Mill. He created the wheelchair, absolutely brilliant. Brought it down to a price point that would be much more affordable for everyone. Sadly, the orders didn't come rushing in for them, which is a massive shame. And so we're in a position now where you need to produce at least 6 units, ideally 12, 6 units to even be able to sell one to make it worthwhile producing those. As such, the wait list is huge. So we just canned it for now. Still on our site, we just put it out of stock, not able to order. So you're better off actually, we just forward you to Milos, and then he can grab your details. And then once he gets enough details from all around the world, and he thinks that there's enough to make 12, he can do that. But it might wait. So sorry about that, but that's just where that is at the moment. Which unit is easiest to ride off-load, in inverted commas? I presume you mean off-road, but you put it in inverted commas. So Carl, that's Carl Funk. Jonathan, which unit is easiest to ride off-road?
Off-load? I would say you can't beat the Monster. If you're going over gravel or any kind of bumpy stuff, that just glides over stuff. It's such a big wheel, you don't notice the bumps. Even the InMotion V10 today, that's got a 16-inch wheel, but the tyre on that was fantastic off-road. So for me, the Monster is brilliant. Just chews up the miles, you just don't feel the bumps. Fantastic. Until you come to steep hills, you're going up and down gradients, then that's a problem because you've got to really stand on your toes.
Like turns through trees and stuff. Trails. Like the way we did the extreme route.
I did the extreme route on the Monster. Yeah, because somebody was smashing my Super through the woods.
Oh, that's right. You had to finally lend it to someone, but they broke it.
And I thought it was going to be a pig to get to that, but it was great. It was fine.
It's hard work, though, isn't it? It's nowhere near easy.
Yeah.
Just getting on a KS16S.
Well, last weekend in the mud, I rode my Super, the 18-inch wheel.
Yeah. Absolutely very 20. Yeah, 18.
Yeah. And
he knows his stuff.
I know my stuff. I'm a genius at this, and it was really good. That handled really well as well. So I wouldn't go for a very tiny small wheel. Bigger wheels are better, but if you're going on trails and things like that, the Monster's fantastic.
But the Monster, if you go flat out on that and you get a bump, you just absorb it. If you go on another wheel, you get a massive wobble and you might fall off. So were you saying Monster?
If it's on
long
trails, but if it's
short, tight, technical sections,
then I can
much more difficult. But it's right. Thing is, any wheel is rideable if the rider's ability is there. It's just then you categorise it. How much harder work is it? That is really hard work. Like John was saying, you lean forward. So if you're constantly stopping and starting, that's a nightmare. But it's doable. It's just really hard work. It come out really, really sweating. Like when John took his unicorn head off. Well, hey, we got someone speed blocked. Don't know where they've done it. Not Twitter because it's 459 when we started. But we're back up. So we got 5,605 subscribers this week. So big jump from last week. So that's really, really good. So we're getting people on board. So these people may have gone offline, but we're answering their questions nonetheless, and we're missing loads of questions probably on here. Hi all, I have an M Super V3 and I ordered an 18L. Can you tell us the differences between those wheels? Which V3 have you got? Sinan, possibly your name is, if I'm pronouncing it right. Sorry if I'm not. I'm not sure if you're still on either, but I'll try and just guess what you were. The actual question. So M Super V3, it depends if you're coming from an 820 or something. So if you're going to the 18L, you get more range. You get higher top speed, I believe. And it depends which version of V3 you had. So you could have had the 67 volt version or the 84 volt version. So I'm not sure. So you might get a bit more torque out of the 18L. So yeah, tyres are about the same. Wheel diameter is the same. You've got different trolley handle location. You've got lights front and back for the 18L, which you haven't got on the M Super. So you've got a front light. You've got 2 charge ports on the 18L, so you can charge it twice as quick if you want to get a secondary charger, which you haven't got on the V3. No, there's USB ports on both of them. So yeah, okay. So that probably answers that question. If that's the question you're asking.
Yannick's87 has asked, do you have any idea, Ian, where to buy 3D printed mudguards for the KS18L?
Not a clue.
Okay.
That's that one. But you might want to see the EUC guy. If you look, I think it's eucguy.com. If you go there, have a little look, and there's probably an email address there. He might be able to make one up. We might run in the works. I know he's a bit busy at the moment with different things. But you can always ask and see if he will. We will at some point. So we're doing 3D printing, but we're only doing stands at the moment. We've done nothing else at all. I think we're swatching company. Look at that. That's smooth. Don't need to mention it. Oh. What was I saying? Oh yeah, 3D. So we're going to do 3D printing, and we're doing the stands at the moment, the push fit stands. Back. Probably get one company now. Look. Do you want to go grab a stand off where the 3D printers are without tripping over any of the electrical equipment?
I'm going to do it in costume, just do it that treacherous.
The chance now of tripping over a cable have just skyrocketed. Yeah, brilliant. Got out. So we were printing them. Those are for sale now on our website. If you want to stand for your electric unicycle, you can go there. In there are links. So this is aimed really at EU market. If you're in Norway, then or surrounding area, then buy it from EUC Guy. And I think here, this is brilliant. Here it comes. Look at this. It's hand assistant.
Assistant.
Oh, back on the camera one.
I like your golden the gopher.
Who's that? Don't know. Yeah. So basically, this comes apart. So if you're in the States, if you're watching the States, EUC Army, look them up. That's Sean. Then you can get your stand there. He'll happily sell you one. And this is one we printed, but Sean has very kindly sent us a couple which we are not selling. We've actually used them to put our wheels on, and they're in the office. But this is one we printed recently, so that's the sides. And it comes apart basically. I say basically when it's put together, tight. But if I show you what it's like when it's apart, I mean us, we build them up and never take them apart again. But so you get the base, and you basically put this side on that way. And it's got the Speedy logo on it there. But if you go to our site and have a look for the EUC stand in the search bar, if you're in the US, Sean's link's there is EUC Army, and then you've got Mathis's link as well to Norway. I'm not sure he's got stock at the moment, but go and check them out anyway. If you're local, you might as well buy them. So in the same country or near, buy them from them. If not, buy them from us. We got them here, but it's got our logo on it, and EUC Army's logo on the base. So there's a stand for you. And we are back on camera 1. I'm thinking of changing the phone pad on my M Super V3, so new pad M Super X. You recommend it to me? No, do not get the pad for the M Super X. I haven't seen a new release version yet, but the original one they put on this brand new unicycle is a bit naff. It's very thin. It's almost like they shouldn't even bother putting side pad on it at all. We went out in the rain on the M Super X, and it actually the pad started to come off. The glue was going. It's stuck back on again now, so when it dried out, it was okay. But it absorbed the moisture and started to come off. So, bit pointless. But they've got new ones out apparently.
Rock and Roll is just clearing up about where this 16 solid stone of muscle.
Oh, okay.
They're saying he wants to ride it on road or path, cycle paths, parks at 25 miles will be good. The Z10 or the KS18L.
My next question would be, why are you limiting yourself to the Z10 and the KS18L?
Very good question.
Because there's many other wheels out there. So I would actually reckon, for your weight, I would go M Super X. That's what I'd go for. Massive machine, 1600 watt-hour machine, with your weight, which is getting up towards the top end of what it's designed to do. So you obviously, the heavier you are, the reduced mileage. So that would actually, the 1600 watt-hours would take you that distance that you want to go, and it have plenty of power to be able to cope with it. So yes, and it will do on-road and off-road, cycle paths, parks, no problem at all. 18-inch wheel, slightly bigger with the tyre, about 19-inch, just under, but a cracking machine, really, really good, real powerful. So let's have a little look. So we got a smiley face there. Is any wheel good for riding in snowy, icy condition? Yes, as long as you can ride it. But what a lot of people do who live in, is it Nordic countries? I'm pronouncing it right, possibly, where it's snowy all the time, icy. They put spikes in the tyres, so you can get spike kits, and you basically take out of the tyre, and you can push them through, and then maybe kits where you can screw them in. But you push them through the tyre, and then they have spikes, and they ride with spikes on. Have a look at Extreme EUC, possibly. I think that's his name. He rides in snow all the time.
Z10 with that new fat. It looks.
Yeah,
like,
it's not available anymore.
But it looks like something that's just come off the back. I mean, then the tyre on that is going to be epic, I would have thought, for those conditions.
If it's got spikes on it. You think about cars, they'll spin out with massive wide tyres, won't they?
Yeah.
So you put snow chains on them. You have to have spikes.
Well, yeah,
and
but if
snow
you put
chains
those spikes on that size tyre,
spike.
that'd be flawless.
Possibly. Maybe. But anyway, they put spikes into them. Is if you truly, so if you're from those countries in the UK, you wouldn't even bother. If it's icy, you just don't ride. I mean, I've hit ice before and gone quite sideways. I went into a car dealership, my car was being serviced, come flying in, and everyone's there, the salesman goes, oh, look at that, that's amazing. Hit some ice, and I went, and then hit some tarmac, went, up right again. I was like, and I got in my car. But no, it doesn't grip.
Did you jump up and say, meant to do it?
No, I was going, oh my goodness. So I won't be doing that again. So there we are. Why don't you talk about the Tesla? I can talk about the Tesla if you want. What did you say about the Tesla? You've ridden the Tesla, in fact, in a review video. What did you think of it?
Again,
or have you forgotten because it's so long ago?
No, again, I remember when I got on that, I thought, this is my next wheel. I thought, this is the one I'll probably end up getting. It was so nice. The problem is, I think
Why didn't you get it?
I don't think I needed it that time. Again, you always need a new wheel, but I don't know why. We've not tested it today. It's not been one of those we've tested today. But I think when you get to a certain price range, then all the wheels do quite a similar thing. So they're all going to get you from A to B.
It is getting more difficult now.
Yeah, so they're all going to do a range that's similar. The battery size is similar. The speed terms are similar. So it comes down to a bit of personal choice and preference. And that's a bit frustrating because people say, what is your best wheel or what do you prefer? Then it comes down to personal choice. But having said that, having ridden 4 wheels today, I know which of those 4 I would buy.
It took ages though. Yeah, to get that decision.
It's not a bad way to spend your day, though, is it?
It's not a bad way. I mean, the trouble is, if you're a new buyer, you can't. I mean, I wouldn't let someone come down and ride the wheels that didn't ride. That's to be a confident rider.
I'm surprised you let me.
Yeah, I was surprised as well. But it's just a big no. If someone wants to come down and start, riding around on wheels and they can't actually ride them, there's no point of even attempting it.
Somebody contacted me on Facebook because they just bought an S2 and just asking for my advice, and I let him borrow an old E Plus of mine because I said to him, don't learn to ride on that because you'll smash it up. So out of the kindness of my heart, I let him borrow that. That was 6 months ago. I've not seen him since.
Yeah, but he's been contacting you, asking you.
Yeah, I'm being unfair. He has been in contact with me, so it's a new friend then. But but I would say don't necessarily think you're going to ride something. But like the S2, I was just so scared he would smash the face of it in.
You did, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
I have that very S2 now. If you look past this area here, just behind it is an S2. That is the S2 that I felt sorry for Jonathan, so I purchased it back off him.
I was riding that by the side of a lake. Something happened. It went beep, beep, beep. It threw me off. It bounced along the tarmac, then down the grass bank, hit some turf, flew into the air, went across a gap, across some water, about 2 foot of water, hit a platform, a pontoon, bounced again, got air, landed on a floating pontoon, and skidded to a halt. How it didn't end up in the lake, I have no idea. Next question.
Do you have any spare tyres for the ACM? Mine is pretty much gone by now. Wow, you've done a lot of miles then, I should imagine. Not directly. We have 9.1 tyres, which are 16-inch. Oh, another subscriber. Ding, 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 ding. Rattle that bell, which I haven't got yet. Keep meaning to get it. So, 16-inch.
Carry on.
So I'm not sure if they're fit, but no ACM tyres at the moment. We could probably get them in. But we should have spares. It's so expensive to bring spares in. It's ridiculous. And Gotway spares are incredibly expensive. Wow, 7,500 kilometres on his ACM. is anyone else watching this show? Comment below if you're watching it after it's gone live. Is anyone else that's done more than 7,500 kilometres? Because that's pretty good. Let's ask Siri what that is in miles. Should be divided by 1.6, shouldn't it? Hey Siri, what's 7,500 kilometres in miles?
7,500 kilometres is 4,660.28 miles.
So he's done 4,660 on an ATM.
Fella, have you
Got what is really unreliable
Fella,
off an ATM.
have you got problems at home?
Travelling around. 7,500. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, he's not going to talk about Tesla. He's got issues with Tesla.
All right, okay.
But we're sorting them out. It's just taking quite a while. Need to get bored. I think they're bored, yeah. He's going to double check now. Come back and go, no, 750. 750. Go and double check, let us know. Go and boot it up.
Yeah.
We want to know. Shame you can't post pictures on here, isn't it? I don't think you can. That's a shame. Go and check. If there's anyone else that's done more than 7,500 on their wheel, let us know. Where are we? We are 43 minutes in to the live feed.
Of this drivel.
Of this drivel. 7,588 kilometres. Your distance you've chosen is pathetic in comparison.
I feel like I'm amateur.
You're miles behind. He's done that on one wheel.
Well, to be fair, I've done it all on one wheel. But I've got friends, family, and job.
Friends.
Okay, I've got a job.
There we go. So, we've lost all our segments today because we haven't really got anything to put in them, so there's no viewer content sent. But we have got 2 messages, I believe, on the Anchor app. So if anyone hasn't downloaded the Anchor app, go and download the Anchor app and leave a voicemail. And then we play it on the show. So, let's plug that. Got a new appreciation for my F2 after buying a KS16S. It's lighter to carry around, more responsive when braking and accelerating, but of course, the KS16S is better for longer distances. Very true. So, ridiculously light. You could just lob it in overhead. It's that light. Now, actually, that was brought out, designed for the female market, believe it or not, the S2. Apparently so, to make it really light. If you look at some of their market material, the early market material, it was only women carrying it around. There was no men riding it. But that all changed when they realised that actually this marketplace wanted a really compact, light, portable wheel. Hence the reason the i5 came out. Someone asked a question about the i5 earlier, saying can you put them together? Let me just scroll straight to the top. Can you show us Luffy M10.3 next to an IPS i5 for size comparison? Now we have, that's the first question asked, and I haven't answered it. Luffy, we've got Luffys in, we've got no M10.3s here in stock, sold out at the moment, they're on pre-order. And next to IPS 5, so we got an i5 in, so we got 2 of those, but we don't sell the IPS i5 anymore because they're not very reliable at all. But the worst thing in that, the support from IPS was absolutely woeful. So we've just completely ditched them, never ever buy or stock IPS ever again. That's based on our experience, completely wasted time. Official wheel log, I sent you a video via Messenger. Ooh, someone sent us a video of my message. Dave, when did you send that? Just or ages ago? Let me know, because I've missed that. If that's the case, if you sent that early, apologies. The one before is about 6,500. That was an ACM V2, so this is the distance he's travelling. It's 6,500 kilometres, ACM 2, 680 watt hour, and 7,588 kilometres, ACM V3, 1,600. So let us know how your batteries are faring on both those models. He's just done it recently, so yeah, we won't be able to get on this week's show, Dave, but we will be able to get on next week's show. Mario will edit it, put it in. It needs to go into a special application, and then it will work. So thank you very much for sending that in. So anyone else has got a video, I'll go back to the YouTube comments for a second. Don't think we've got Facebook ones. Just refresh it and have a quick look. 9 comments. Let's have a look. I think that is all the questions answered on Facebook. Let's come out of that. Now, what am I looking at? The Anchor app. So let's refresh. So anyone else hasn't got the Anchor app, get the Anchor app. Now, these questions will be answered by our guest today, which is Jonathan. So whatever is props up now, Jonathan is going to conclusively and in-depth answer with full confidence. So first up, we have Rich Skull, who is a second time, I believe, sender a message, possibly? Or this could just be his other message that he sent last time. Can't tell. He's got a little symbol by it that says new, so, but I can't see his name anywhere else.
Okay, go for it.
So this might be the same. If it is, I'll just kill it. Oh no, it's 39 seconds. Here we go. Here we go.
It's just said, oh no, but okay.
I'm just going to restart that because what I did is I turned the volume down. Professional.
Slick.
Ian.
Hi Ian, it's Rich Scholl here. I've got a question for you regarding putting batteries back together and the spark. So
We've had this already. I'm playing the same one. Done that already. So, and if you want to know the question about the spark connected together, not the DJI spark, but spark connecting batteries together, back up to a board. It's because the capacitors aren't full on the board, and it creates a spark as it fills them. You can slow fill them with some sort of DIY contraption. So go and have a look at last week's live. In there, I put a link to a little DIY article where you can sort that out. I did ask for official comment from several manufacturers, not naming them, and they don't do anything at all. They just connect them up.
Deja vu.
28th of August.
Go for it.
Hi Ian, it's Rich Scholl here. I just wondered if you could help us out a little bit with jumping, little bunny hops, that kind of stuff. I've seen your videos back in the day on the old 9-bot. I just wondered what has changed. Obviously the wheels are bigger, heavier, more powerful, but just a couple of little tips on getting some small air when you're out on the road. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Rich, for your message. Very good little message there. Pointless asking him.
No, that's not fair. I was getting some air at the
Actually,
weekend.
you're right. You did jump.
I was getting some air at the weekend. Okay, from my perspective, I've never been able to get
This is going to be so interesting to see
Never
what
been able to
actually
get it,
thinks
right.
going on.
what I think goes on.
Because if you ask him how electric unicycle work, he says it's magic.
Nobody knows.
I'm interested to see how this actually breaks down now. I'll let you speak. Go on then.
I've always struggled with it. So when I've tried to jump it, I've not been gripping the wheel enough. And so there have been occasions where I've jumped and the wheel has stayed where it is, but I've taken off. In fact, there's video footage of you and me jumping over some.
Well, we jump in a Tesla video, and the wheel's on the ground, and John is
No.
about 4 foot up in the air going, hey, look how high I am.
And then when I did get air on that particular one, which we're going over a ramp so that you couldn't avoid getting air, when I landed, I had the wheel at an angle. So I kind of took off straight, took it and landed square on, or sideways on, and I wobbled violently, managed to hold
So,
it.
just a quick one. Going back to the question that Rich asked, how, we want tips, not your stories of how you've had really bad jumps.
Okay, well.
Thought it was going to be interesting. Turns out you've been interesting as well.
Okay, very simple.
Hope a lot of you are watching this late at night, so you just nod off.
Well, what I was doing at the weekend was I just make sure I flex my knees, bending my knees, gripping in with my ankles, really get a firm grip. And I was actually pushing down before I took off as well. So using the pneumatic in the tyre.
Brilliant. He's reading, I've got it written here.
To push, so you get using actually pushing down before you go to push off, and then using that bounce to play it up a little bit, but making sure you're gripping in. Now I had walking boots on the weekend, so I had proper.
Were they made for walking?
And they're going to walk all right over you in a minute. So making sure you're gripping, but then and holding on firm. And before, I don't think I was properly gripping into it. I've tried to do it since. I was doing it the other day, and I only had just regular shoes on, and it was much harder. So I think you're getting something that's going to grip.
Right. So tips to jump from Jonathan section over. So what Jonathan's talking about is the pneumatics in the tyre. If you imagine, if it's really pumped up the tyre, which is how I usually have my tyres, you can find it a lot more difficult to jump. If you lower that pressure down, so if your specific task is to go out and to learn to jump, lower the pressure down, not too low because you want to pinch a tyre, pinch an inner tube within the tyre, so be really careful. But you want to compress that tyre in. So you lunge into it, tyre squishes, that is your spring. And so you have to time it just right. When you come back up, you want to be pulling up at exactly the same time as the tyre returns. So push down, and as it comes back up, you want to time it exactly right. If you time it exactly right, you can get a lot of air off nothing. Now, if you want to learn how to jump a bit of an easier way, you can use a kicker, which is what you did with the puddle. Just before the puddle, the little lip, and you just hit that and do all that at the same time. If you get the time just right there, you can hop over puddles and not ride through them. So, yeah, you have to get that timing exactly right. And the better you get the timing, you hit a sweet spot and it will just jump. And so at the you can jump a monster because such a big tyre on it, you can actually use that tyre to squish and then you hop up. So that is the way to do it. Is and to start with, use a lip on a little jump, so kicker essentially, just to get you up. And if you're really careful, as John was saying, he pointed out that he went sideways, and if you grip it real tight and it's not equal grip, you'll twist as you take off. As you take off, you twist and you like that, and you have a lot of problems. So small and a kicker to start with, small little jumps and a little kicker, and get used to it. And if you can hop up a curb, it's better because you cut out half the complexity of the jump. So you don't have to land it. You're jumping up on. So you're going up and onto a curb. So you want to be on top of the pavement or whatever. So jump up, learn to jump up onto a pavement first. That's definitely the best way of doing it. Then you can worry about going down a downside later date. Start with the curb, jumping up. Yeah, what's the worst injury you got for crashing on EUC? So I scratched my... Today John got stung by a wasp. Chat about it. This still hurts from it, V5F, and that's almost repaired now. Basically, I've had no breaks, nothing at all, because I always ride sensibly and within my abilities. Jonathan, have you had any breaks on your body from riding a vehicle?
Yes, I've had a couple of...
Couple?
Yeah,
So you didn't learn from the first time?
No. But when I've had a crash, it's never been my fault. But anyway, cheers, Rich.
Rich just said goodbye, by the way, for those not watching on YouTube. Yeah.
I bust this collarbone, so it pushed out the socket. That was on 1/4, and that was when I was clipped by a bicycle coming the other way. He was on his phone, riding his bicycle on his phone. I went, "Oi!" He looked up, knocked me, and I went forwards off my. That was 9x1, so it wasn't going fast. But I had a very heavy rucksack on, and when I landed, it pushed my collarbone out of its socket. That was nasty.
So, second injury?
Second injury, keep short.
You got 6 minutes.
Was I fell, I was going on a footpath, a bicycle path, in the dark, no lights, and hit a mud patch. The back of the wheel went sideways, I went down sideways, and broke my arm.
So yeah, so this is called riding outside of your abilities. So if you're going too fast, you're going to cause yourself an injury. Now, a quick touch on that, actually, it's a good segue into... Second time use that word today. Into the next topic, which would be don't ride too fast. I've had several conversations in the last couple of weeks with people that don't even realise these machines. Hey, subscribers! Ding, 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 ding. Who don't even realise that these units can actually cut out at some point, and they're bound to eventually fail because it's just electronics packed into a little small space. So you need to ride them it's speed really that you can run out of. And be fully aware that if you go outside of that, then you've got a high risk of causing yourself a serious problem, like breaking your arm. Or even if you go in a corner and find some mud. So if you're going 4 miles an hour and you hit the mud, you're doing all right.
I was going fast when I came up my arm. Again, it just went sideways, I couldn't do anything about it. Bang, concrete path.
So yeah, riding the ability. So yeah. So let's have a look. We've got one more message, which is, and this is on Anchor app, so download it and send Speedy Feet a message. Joel Rendell, who's also he's in the lead at the moment, he's given us 3 posts. Let's have a look, see what he has to say, do we? Should we? Shall we? Got it.
Hello Ian. So I was researching lightweight electric unicycles, and of course I stumbled across your video on the Gotweight Luffy, which was really well done. And I fell in love with it immediately as soon as I saw you stick it in your backpack right beside your laptop. And I thought, man, that thing is tiny and practical for running errands. Of course, not for distances or power or anything like that, but I think it could be a lot of fun. And that got me wondering if, okay, first of all, if I should be comparing it against any other models, which I'm guessing the answer is no, but I thought I'd ask anyways, because it seems to be in a class of its own as far as size and weight is concerned. And the second part of my question is the viability of flying, of traveling, of air travel with that model, or I guess with any unicycle in general. I researched it online and couldn't find any definitive answers, so wondering if you could shed some light on that. Thanks a lot, and keep up the great work.
Brilliant, thank you very much, Joel. So, last question you asked, part of the question, was really it's 100 watt-hour battery is the most you can take onto an aircraft with passengers on board. So not putting it as cargo, it's 100 watt-hours. Some airlines are allowing 120, some are allowing 150, some will let you take anything. So if you're going to take it on an aircraft, write to them and get it in writing, for goodness sake. So you can show someone a letter if you do object. But you're basically looking at 100 watt-hours as the safe zone. You can't really get a wheel that's any good with 100 watt-hour or less battery. It's going to be a waste of time. And that moves on to the Luffy. Really, from where you're coming from, Joel, you've got experience in riding, you don't want to touch the Luffy at all. What you need is the M10-3, so tiny pack wheel, but 800 watts, so power on the motor, so it's massively powerful, and it will take you all the distances you want to go. Basically, so the Luffy won't be any good. So it'll be a no to the Luffy for an adult, but what I have found with kids learning is absolutely brilliant. It does not spin around and smash their ankles, hit their shins. It just sits there, it just falls over, pick it up. Really easy to use. And their weight class is absolutely perfect for the lady. It will work, but not if you're used to any other wheel that carries any speed or power whatsoever. It will be not very good for you, unless you want to sort of ride it like you're walking on eggshells, essentially. So yeah, so even as you're saying it's a non-primary, but I would say no. M10-3 is what you want to go basically. Do I recall its weight? I don't, and we haven't. No, I haven't got one here. We sold them all. Sold them all. Camera one now. You can have it orange light. That's good, isn't it? Orange light up there comes on. Tells you. One day I'll make it real smooth. So the weight, I'm not 100% sure, but it will fit in a backpack definitely. Yeah, it's small but packs a punch. Rich, who's gone now, actually, Rich Skull's got one that he might be able to weigh for you and post in the comments below if he watches the end of this. Or we can find out for you and get the official one, but we're getting more in. People are pre-ordering on our site now, actually. We sold one yesterday. And so we get more in. So we've got some coming in and we'll do a proper thing. Let's have a quick look. I was going to ask you how it's like riding in London, Jonathan. Sounds like it's not need anymore.
Well, I ride in London all the time. So if that's the question, how is it like riding in London? It's perfectly fine. I think you've got to be sensible on the pavements. You've got to be courteous to the people. But if you do that, I've never had a moment's problem at all. I did have one elderly Irish gentleman that stepped out of a shop doorway and swore at me, and I could hear him swearing as I rode the distance. He must have sworn for about 2 or 3 minutes, and I didn't hear him repeat himself. So, but apart from that, I mean,
so you had a good vocabulary.
Yeah. I've
30 seconds remaining.
So I've only
got
ever
30 seconds.
only ever had one comment of negativity, but everything's fine.
Right. Okay. So before we go, download the Anchor app, send us a voice message, and we will. So Speedy Feet podcast channel, will answer it each week, or I will answer it each week if Jonathan's not dressed as a statue and sat in here. And send in viewers' videos. We need to start that second again. We had no viewers' videos this week, so we'll have one because someone sent us one by Facebook message. So send that to us, and we will play viewers' videos, and you win merchandise. So you might as well do it. Submit a video. So there we go. I'm trying to decide, Doug the B guy. I'm trying to decide between KS16L or 18, KS16 or 18L. I'm 6'4" and 300 pounds. Any thoughts? What's 300 pounds in kilograms or stone?
Quite big.
Let's have a little test. Let's ask Siri. Hey Siri.
I would say.
What's 300 pounds in stone?
300 pounds is 21.43 stone.
Okay. You're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go M Super X. That's your only option. Really massive motor, massive amount of power, and built for it. That is really it. KS16S. Both those wheels, you're above official load for all those wheels, but they would still work, but right on the edge of that board blowing possibly. So you wouldn't be able to get the speed M or anything. The M Super X is about the only one that would do that. So yeah, go for that. Unless you want to spend even more money and get the Monster, but you might as well have the M Super X. Check Skype after you could in, will do. Thanks guys, enjoyed watching both of you on the stream. So thank you very much guys, thanks for submitting it. We're going to end the stream now. I'm not sure who's still here to end the stream.
Just what videos are upcoming? What have we got to look forward to?
Oh, what we've got? What John's going to choose a wheel. John's going to choose a wheel.
Yeah. What was the testing of video?
Test videos.
Yeah. What
V10. We advertised this last week. V10.
Yeah.
KS18 now.
Yeah.
They're coming up.
Yeah.
We've got MCM5 coming up.
Yeah.
We'll have the M10-3 coming up. We'll have there's another one that I've almost forgotten. What's it called? We'll have the 9.1 Z10. We'll have other video. We've got. That's pointless at Z10. No one wants to see that.
No.
It's not a point even mentioning that.
Yes,
It's supposed to the end of the show. Quick, he's asked something. Why my Gotway Monster is with tilt back when I ride not too fast? You need to check tilt back settings in the app. So download the app, have a quick look. It's probably set really, really low. Probably won't be a tick on there. Just tick it higher to a speed that you can sprint at if you fell off. Set it to that and retest. But you have to be still when you're doing that. So the machine on, dead still. If you're riding along and change tilt back, it won't work. Anyway, we've gone over time. That should answer that question. M Super X on the website. It should be delivery next 2 weeks, all being well. if all goes well. Okay, that is it. We're going to end it. We've got those videos coming up we just mentioned. Don't forget, viewers' videos, send them in. Download the Anchor app. Send us content so we can play it and so I don't have to keep talking all the time. Bye, everybody. Say bye, Jonathan.
Bye, John.